loyalies, and we're back. I have done some twiddling around. I have been to the nether. I have got sunstone. That took for freaking ever. And as you can see in my hotbar now, I have a list of very peculiar items. The reason for that is because our spell that we made in the last episode, Dig, which was earlier today for me as it happens, requires these in order to make. Now every spell requires a blank rune to start and a spell parchment to finish. Projectile spells all seem to require snowballs and or arrows, not sure. But our spell is Dig. Now who wants to have a look at my spell crafting doohickey? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom! Yeah. 100% quartz with the sunstone blocks as necessary. I had to raise the roof a bit, and I brought the walls in as well because there was no point in this extra space. So this is it. So let's make our first spell. Book goes here. Rune goes here. And then it says we want Ventium Dust next. So Ventium Dust goes in. And then the arrow goes in. And then the snowball goes in. Ah, look at all the whizzy particles. And next we need the orange rune. Iron shovel. Iron pickaxe. And finally our spell parchment. Pachow! We have our first spell. Now before we can cast it though, we have to click and this comes up. We shall leave it called Dig because, you know, Dig seems appropriate. As for icon, this lets you choose all the possible icons for it. We will go with that one. Just bog standard diggy spell. Okay. Okay. There we go. And now it will work. So let's go to our mine for I think that's the best place to use a diggy spell. Here we go, and boop! Just like that. And every time I use it, I gain experience points. It's not one you can spam, however. If you spam it, things will go wrong. There we go, I'm now level 6. How awesome is that? And that is just our bog standard thirsty spell. There are bajillions more to come, and we shall explore those together. For now, however, I'm off back to my Oculus because I've leveled up. I'm level 6 now. I got 5 more points to spend. So we want some. Let's have a look. We can have light. We do want that. I don't actually know what the point of this one is. Night vision, binding, so we can make magical tools. Yeah, I don't know what target non-solid blocks does. Over here we can have colour, which will let us change the colour of our spells, and then mana regen, which is very useful to have. And with that we can now make another spell, which is sort of the second one I usually make. So we need another book and quill, which requires a feather, ink, and a book. I've probably already got a book in my inventory actually, if I recall. No, I do not. Is it over in this still? Because I got 2 out that time, didn't I? Oh well. Right, so, book. There we go. We also need wood to make sticks with. So we have 3. We only need 2 because we want a spell parchment here. And a piece of paper. Voila. Oh, it's got 2 of those as well. Oh well. That's fine. That's fine. So, let's make our spell parchment. Like so. And then our book and quill, like so. Now we can take our book and quill. This next spell is one of my favouriteest spells. You shall see for why. We have the book and quill there. We'll have it on projectile again. And then light. Projectile light, that's all it's going to be. In fact, we'll add colour as well. I think we're supposed to add colour before the light. I'm not sure how that works. Try that. We'll call it mage light, because that's what the spell used to be called before the whole change around of the system here. So in order to make that, we need black rune, Ventium dust, arrow, snowball, chimera. See, told you we'd need that. Bone meal, white rune, blue orchid, glowstone dust, a sunstone, and a spell parchment. Fortunately, whilst I was mining away in the nether, I made a couple of extra. I got some extra sunstone for exactly this kind of purpose. Alright, so I'm going to grab the ingredients and I shall be right back. I'm back. I have all the ingredients and then some because of how I got the ingredients. I kept bone meal in the ground until I could get my blue orchid there. I believe at some point it will ask for a dye and we're going to go with lime green. It might be instead of the bone meal, not sure about that. Now there was an explosion outside and it turns out this has landed. Hi there. This is moonstone. Off the top of my head, I have no idea what use of it is aside from the caps, but you know, oops, might find a purpose for it at some point or another. Hopefully, I won't get any damage to stuff with it. Right, let's go make this spell. Oops, there we go. This is one of my all-time favourite spells. I've called it Mage Light because that's what it was called in the original Ars Magica. This is Ars Magica 2. So let's go. First thing, Ventium Dust. Boop. Ooh. Arrow. Projectile, of course. Boop. Snowball. Boop. Chimera ring wrong. Chimera ringer right wrong. Chimera. There we go. Bone meal. This could be the dye, I believe. So we'll go with this. See if that works. Yes, it was. Woohoo! White rune. Voila. Blue orchid. Those were not difficult. What the fuck's that? Oh, it requires glowstone dust. I didn't bother to get any glowstone dust. Should have some. Yeah, we got plenty. Boop. That's the sunstone. Voila. This is a really expensive spell now that I think about it. Though the recipe required a black rune. Oh, I bet it said blank rune, didn't it? And I read it as black. Yeah. Oh well, I have a spare black rune. Voila! Now this one, shiny, this one's going to be a light source and it's going to be green, possibly. That'll do. Okay. And if this works, let's go find somewhere dark. If this goes according to plan, I shall never need a torch again. There you go, this counts as somewhere dark, doesn't it? And then boop. Voila. How cool is that? And I know that is purple, but it's the projectile that I coloured in. If I shoot down there you can see that. Nice. Now the size of the light source is dependent on my casting level. At the moment you can see you can switch between, in the bottom right there is crescent moon, half moon. Half moon is the higher level casting, and that'll make a brighter light source. See? How awesome is that? And you can break them if you wish. See? Poop. And break it. How cool is that? Now, one thing that this does bring to attention, we now have these two awesome spells. Although, albeit incredibly low level spells, they are still pretty awesome. Boop. I do like it. I do like it a lot. Can we dig that? We can't dig that. See, the dig spell is limited. But that's fine. If it wasn't limited, it would be massively overpowered. Can I get redstone with it? Not on that setting. How about... There we go. I wonder if that's why I couldn't mine that other thing before. Possibly. Yeah, I believe on the crescent moon setting it can mine anything up to that a stone pickaxe can, and then... Oh, look, random diamond. Mine. Mine. This does, however, completely eradicate the looting aspect as such as my hammer. Anyway, it's useful for hard to reach places and stuff, so quite convenient for stuff like glowstone and the like. And it's also useful for getting my levels up. As you can see, I'm now level 8. Hi. So yeah, I think that's a very good example of the beginnings of Ars Magica. I haven't got any more points though. Interesting. Anyway, the next thing we have to do is make a spellbook. There we go, spellbook. Recipe for that: 4 leather, 2 paper, 3 string. We can manage that. Go over here. The leather. 4 paper. Was it just 2 paper? I think it was, wasn't it? Yes. 2, and then 3 string. There we go. There we go. And then we come over here. This is a very cool item. Leather, oops, leather, and then paper. Oh, I've got 3 on me now. Oh, because I've got the extra one, didn't I? And we have a spell book. Now, that's a horrible boring colour, so I'm going to change the colour of the spell book before we do anything else. Have we any roses? We do not. Oh, we do have some dye though. That's what I'm after, so that'll do. Can always get some more roses later. Some of the spells, especially fire-based spells, seem to require red runes. Now, in theory, if I'm not mistaken, there we go, red spellbook. That does nothing but change the colour. That's just purely aesthetic. If we shift and click, we then put our mage light and our dig into the spellbook. So we only have 1 slot taken. And now, this is where it gets complicated. Because I don't recall how to... Oh, close that. There we go. To swap between spells, holding shift and just using my mouse wheel. So yeah, that's an awesome new thing. The more you cast it, the more levels you get, and we can go on and make more aggressive spells later. I need to eat. Give me food. Let's have a look. Carrots. Nom. Right. And next we shall have a look into the reason my game crashed in the first place. Was on the hunt for birch saplings. I can't remember if I got any or not. I did, I got loads. Okay. I can't remember why I wanted them, but I got them. I believe it was because we needed to make a magical altar. And we needed birch saplings for that. So go back to it. Mod victory. Here we go. Altar. That requires 2 roundwood. We have that. Stone bricks. Breath of the Goddess, which is the birch saplings. Yes, I knew we needed it for something. And that goes in here. So we need our Come on. There we go. So we do have that breath. Oh, that breath of the Goddess. I must have done that before I crashed. That's quite convenient. I think I need 2, but we'll take all 3 anyway. Stone. Stone. There we go. Let's take some of that out. Take 10 for now. Don't know if I need more or less. Can't remember. What else did I need? Oak sapling smelted to make exile of the horned one. Do we have any exile? We do! I think I need at least 2 of them. Righty-ho. So first off we need to make our bricks. Whoops, that one. So, recipe. Okay. Oh wait, what was that in the middle? Is that just a water bottle? It is indeed. Okay. Water bottle. Take that. Voila. Wait, my inventory's full. Get rid of all of this crap there. Okay. Get rid of this for now. We're not using any of this. Rightio, let's go get some water quickly. We really could do with an infinite water source down there, I believe. That would be a good idea. But for now, let's make do. There's bound to be a water source around here somewhere. Surely there is a water source around it. There we go. There. Oh, I'm out. It turns out my base has a secret entrance that was so secret even I didn't know about it. Voila. Right, now I can make my altar. So, water bottle, stone. I forgot the freaking wood, because I'm a dumbass. Let's get the wood. I know there's lots of that, because that's what spawned the freaking ent. There we go. Need at least 4 of those. Submit. Also need another water bottle. There we go. Submit. I should go quickly fill this back up. Yeah, probably quicker if I just snip out of here. Yeah, it's not like water is in short supply or anything around these parts. I just closed it, didn't I? Shush, you saw nothing. Whoop, laggy, and we're back. Hey. So, wormwood in here. Put the other water bottle there. Wait, no, apparently they don't stack. There we go. There we go. And now the altar. I think we'll put that over here. Voila! We have an altar. Now we can add various items to this to increase its productivity and stuff like. And that is what's to be coming next. Let me think. I think you can add wither heads to it, wither skulls. So we'll take one of these, like so. And whoops, boop. And see, that's gone up massively now, the amount of power it can hold. So yeah, that's how the altars get their power and stuff. Plenty more where that came from. Yeah, distillery is another thing we need to make. 2 clay jars, iron, a tuned stone. Can't make any tuned stone yet. Anyway, I think now is a very good time to end the episode. We have done lots and lots and lots. Let's get this book back. We have 2 awesome new spells. I shall work on getting my levels up so that we can make more spells in future episodes. And there is more to Ars Magica than just that as well. We shall explore the other stuff at a later time as well. And I'll go back to the Witchery Wiki so we can do some stuff with our new altar. So yeah, lots of stuff. Stuff. And this was a very productive episode. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye!